I'm so excited to introduce you to my latest planner for 2021, so let's jump in and take a look. When you first import your file to your PDF markup app, it'll have this default cover. I of course have all of these bonus covers as well. Covers are purely decorative, but it's nice to be able to make it your own so you can switch out the cover. Now if we jump back into the planner, I have a quick getting started page that you can jump back to anytime through this eye icon, and it really just takes you through all the basics of navigating your planner and explains all the features. So I'll explain them here in this video, but you can always jump back to this page if you need a refresher. Now, this planner comes with 12 custom sections, and so these custom sections really act like a tab divider would in a paper binder, and it allows you to place any other imported PDFs or copied template pages right behind them to build out custom sections. And then you also have all of your template pages. And so these pages are really what you can use to build out the custom sections. Now, there are a ton of options here, from planning, goal planning, meal planning. You can create trackers and organizers, whether you want more of a mood tracker or to create your own list view, workout tracker, finances, and all sorts of notes and blank pages. So I've really tried to build in something for pretty much any, basic life management situation that you might come to. I also have add-on insert pages that you could import as well, but it's really my goal here to give you as many template pages built into the planner as possible so that you can pretty much find a page to help you get organized for anything that life might throw at you throughout this year. Now, jumping over, this is really the foundation for my planner and for you having a successful year with your goals. So what I've done here is this is a whole goal setting system that's embedded within the planner. And each of these steps leads to a dedicated page that really takes you deeper into what we're doing here. And then it allows you to jump into the actual templates that walk you through the process. So you can see we go from reflecting to creating a vision, and then we really narrow it down, start talking about what your top priorities are, and then we go into some work on your time and how you're prioritizing the things that are taking up your time. That leads into looking at your routines, setting routines, and then really designing out your time throughout the week. So I take you through both kind of getting centered on where you want to go to actually tactically thinking about your time and how you can free up time. And all of that then leads you to your goal setting for the year. And so once you've finished all of these guided exercises with the templates, then you can jump into your goal setting. And that's a whole separate section that you can see here. You can easily jump back to at any time by hitting this flag icon. And here on the goal setting page, you can write out your headline for your goal, and each of these lines point to a dedicated goal setting page. And so this goal setting page allows you to write down what your goal is and break it down into actions. And it really takes you through the process of taking a big lofty goal and breaking it down. Now, I typically recommend just setting a couple goals at a time. You really can't focus on more than 2 to 3 goals. And I also recommend time blocking them out to about 90 days. So based on that, you'll have a couple goals to start with for your year. And I've created this planner so that your goal setting really threads through to your weekly planning and down into your daily planning. And so my goal is to really help you take, again, these big goals, break them down into actions, and then actually thread them through your planning throughout the year. So now let's jump over. I've added some new pages in this version for tracking throughout the year. There's some key things that really throughout the year you might want to be able to quickly jump back and keep a log of. One of them is the important dates. So whether you use this for birthdays or, upcoming events, you can use this as kind of an at a glance for your entire year. And again, it's easy to jump back to these through your menu icons in the top. Now, the second annual tracking page I have is my wish list. This is just like a bucket list, and really it gives you a chance to go beyond your bigger goal setting that you're gonna be creating a plan to achieve. This is really just more of a light, fun exercise to go through and think through what are some of the things that I really want to have in my year, whether it's just, a quick movie to watch or something big that you wanna learn, maybe a quick day trip or something bigger like a big vacation. You can go through and fill all of this in and check them off as you go throughout the year. Now, your health is another one that I wanted to add in as one of your primary tracking pages. As we all know, it's so important to keep track of our health, and this makes it front and center. You can first set your routine health appointments here and really keep track of whether you followed through on those. And then you can also track your progress on health metrics. Now, I purposely not designated what these are because it's different for everyone. Some people might want to track measurements in weight, and other people might want to track things like your overall sleep hours or hours spent meditating or doing yoga. It's really up to you to decide what are those health metrics that you want to track and keep yourself accountable for throughout the year. Now, moving forward, the last annual tracking page is around your finances, and this is just kind of an overview of your finances for the year. You go through and write down in the beginning of the year, where are you starting? Where do you want to go? What are your goals? And then each month, again, this is just something you can do on a monthly basis to step back, look at your finances, and celebrate the progress that you're making. Now, the rest of these numbers across the top, these correspond to the custom sections that you have. So you can always jump to this page to reference, how you've designated each section, but just for quick navigation, they're also linked here. So if you know that number 1 is your reading plan section, from any page of the planner, you can jump to that section through the number in the top menu. Now, moving down the right here, this is where we really jump into the bulk of the planner. These are your dated pages. So first we have a year at a glance. I've added in the previous year and the next year just so that you can refer back. Sometimes that's helpful, whether you're looking back or planning for the future, to be able to see where the dates are lining up with days of the week. But from the 2021 year at a glance page, you can easily tap on any of these months to get to the monthly page. So that's one way to navigate to your monthly pages. Of course, the easiest way is through the tabs at the right here. So your dated pages, you start with a month, you have your monthly spread. Now from my monthly spread, I can tap on the week number to go to the week, and I can tap on the day to go to the daily page. So I'm really trying to make it easy for you to navigate where you want to go. You can usually get to any page of the planner within just about 2 taps. So if I tap on my week here to start, jump down to my week, and then again from the weekly page, my days are also linked here, so I can tap on any day to go to that daily page. So starting at the month here, you also have bonus pages on every month and every week of the year. So if I'm looking at January, for example, my monthly bonus pages include, number 1, a habit tracker. So every month of the year has a dedicated habit tracker, and you don't even have to duplicate that page or link it. It's all linked right there for you. The second monthly page that you have is a monthly planning page. And this really links back to your overall goal setting framework, and it gives you a chance to just step back and reflect each month, really make sure you're on track with your goals. Now the third page is a blank page. I've designed this way so that you can make this page into anything you want, whether you want to use it for a scratch pad, or I'll show you some overlay stickers you have to make it into a lined or a grid page, or you can also import insert pages or other layouts and place them as large images on this page to essentially make it into whatever you want. So that's an overview of your monthly bonus pages. And again, they're linked down here on the right. Now, if we jump into the week here, you can see you also have bonus pages on the week. So again, there's 52 of these pages, each linked to a specific week of the year. Now, the first bonus page you have, this heart icon, is taking you to an overall wellness page. You can use this page in any way you want, whether you want to track all of these details or just some of them, but it's always here for you. And from this wellness page, you just tap on the week number right in the top, and you go right back to your dated weekly page. Now, the second bonus page on every week is a weekly planning. And again, this page is pretty foundational in your goal setting and management. It's really important to revisit every week, make sure you're on track, and choose your progress goals. And so you can use this week to week to monitor your progress and plan for the upcoming week. Now again, I tap on the week number and I'm back to my weekly dated page. And the final page I have is again a blank page. So just like you saw with your month, you can use this page any way that you want that best serves you. Now heading back to the week, let's jump down to our daily pages. Now these pages have been designed to keep things pretty simple and straightforward. You can choose your priorities for the day, and you have a whole space for more of your smaller action items and to-do list. Now you also have a schedule area that you can use for block scheduling, and then you have these two free areas at the right that you can use in different ways and designate them for really whatever you want your daily page to do for you. And I'll show you a little bit more as far as possibilities with that area in just a second. But again, something new I've added in for this version that I know I had a lot of requests on is a link back to the week. So this makes it really easy to jump right back to your week from the daily page. And I tap here and it takes me right back to my weekly spread. Now, I've mentioned to you the flexibility of some of these dated pages, and I want to show you how that works. So I've created a whole little sticker widget system that works specifically with this planner. It fits perfectly in some of the what I could call dead space or margin areas of your dated pages. So let's start with our monthly layout widgets. Now you can see we can have, a dotted area, grid area, habit tracker, and I have all sorts of options here to add in. So you can add one of these that would actually cover up that entire area of the page. And I'm just going to copy it. Since this is a GoodNotes sticker book, if I'm using GoodNotes, I have all of these placed in here as individual images. And that's why it's so easy just to copy and paste. And it fits perfectly right there. And then these other smaller labels you can also use. Just grab one of these and copy. And those labels fit perfectly in here as well. So you can really choose to make this space your own. And again, when you place something here, it won't affect the other dated pages, which really allows you to make these layouts your own as you go and adjust throughout the year as your needs might change. Now let's jump into the weeks here. I have a ton of options to replace the bottom squares here. Now you can, let's jump over and I'll show you the labels for the bottom here. I can grab any of these and copy. And really the simplest solution for these boxes is to paste these labels over it and just choose to use each of the boxes for something specific. But if you want to customize your layout even more, you can see that you have a ton of options here. You have lined areas, you have meals and wellness, you have areas for your priorities and habits. Let's just grab one of these, and I'm going to replace this. And you can see right here, I've replaced this area. And then the last thing you can do is actually add an overlay over that entire week. Say you like to plan more in schedule blocks. I've grabbed this overlay and you can see it fits perfectly right over this area of the page. And when I get it positioned, I can drop it right here. And then I always split this area up into time blocks. And you can see how I took really a pretty plain page, and through the widget stickers I added to it, I really made it into the layout that's perfect for me and how I plan. Now, lastly, let's jump into a daily page. Now, again, these labels that I showed you for the day, they fit perfectly right here in these rectangles. And then we also have some custom layouts just for your daily pages, depending if you want to make that space, into a grid or dotted, or add in, one of these, like this more wellness based widget. It fits perfectly in here. Now, on top of the dated widget stickers, you have a ton of other decorative stickers that you can use. As you likely noticed, the planner itself is black and white, and that allows you to add your own personality, whether you want to use some specific colors in the sticker sets or you like the whole rainbow. You can also bring in any other images or stickers from other creators and use them in this planner. So you have a whole assortment of different notes and labels, and you can really get creative with a lot of this. I've included some special labels for your planner covers if you want to make those a little more decorative. And then these overlay boxes can be super helpful, especially for time blocking or even changing the color of a page. They're actually transparent, so you can lay them over any area of the planner and they don't completely block out the page because they are a bit transparent there. And then these are really kind of a create your own label. You can grab this text and place it over any of these shapes, and just like that, you've created your own sticker. And then same concept here as well, with just the outlines and the black text. Also have some icons. Again, you can combine these with the shape stickers, and the possibilities really are endless with a lot of this. And these are the final stickers. These are your full page overlay stickers. So I mentioned with your blank pages, you can come in here and this is literally a full page sticker. And so I could grab this copy and I could jump back to one of my weekly pages and the blank page. So I'm on my blank bonus page for my week. And I paste this and you can see I've suddenly, made that aligned page that now I can use for any notes that come up throughout the week. So that's the full tour. What you've hopefully seen here is that I've tried to keep the design really clean and minimal so you can make it your own. I've added a ton of features in here so that really no matter what the next year throws at you, you'll be able to manage it in this single document. And I've also made it so that you can really customize things through both your custom sections and the different widget stickers. It's my goal for you to be able to grab this planner and really find your planner piece by making it into exactly what you want it to be and being able to switch things up throughout the year. I hope you've enjoyed this overview. Thank you so much for watching.